Hello everybody, my name's Star Raptor. I'm doing something a little bit different today. Usually I review something, but today I'm just going over some ideas I have for some Star Wars video games. I narrowed it down to 5 games in particular, and these 5 games span different genres of games, different developers, and as well as different time periods within the Star Wars lore. So getting it started, I want to talk about a game that I've been wanting for a long time. This would be a spiritual successor to the Rogue Squadron games. So I have an idea for a game called Black Squadron. If you don't know what that is Poe Dameron's resistance group of allies that, take on the First Order. So this game, in my mind, it would take place after, sometimes during Episode 8, after Episode 8, where basically the First Order is now in direct conflict with the New Republic and the Resistance. I have always loved those Rogue Squadron games on the N64 and on the GameCube, and I think that Criterion Games, who has done the Rogue One VR mission, which I haven't played but I've seen videos and it looks phenomenal, and I hear they're working on the Battlefront game as well that's coming up this year, so that was something I always thought would be a good idea. Another game I think would be a great addition to Star Wars video games would be something called Scar Squadron. Now that might ring a bell if you guys read the Star Wars mainline of comics. They are this elite squadron of stormtroopers, and they are basically hunting Luke Skywalker, Han and Leia during the original trilogy, so this would be set during that time period, and it would be very similar to Republic Commando, which was one of my favorite Star Wars games back in the day. Very similar to like a Rainbow Six kind of tactical shooter. And the cool thing about Scar Squadron, in the comics there's all different kind of roles of these soldiers. There is a guy, communications expert, there's like a melee combat efficient guy, there is a guy with a flamethrower, another dude with demolitions, and the leader, Sergeant Creel, is actually wielding a green lightsaber. So it'd be cool to see like being able to switch roles between each one. I would like to see it as maybe a first-person shooter. It'd be pretty interesting. And I think DICE would do a great job with this. They've already proven themselves with Battlefront as well as the other franchise Battlefield. Hell, I would be enjoying this if they included it in Battlefront as the single-player campaign. I know that's a bit of a stretch, but I could definitely see it worked out. Another idea I have is a Darth Bane action-adventure. This would be way back in the Old Republic, about 1,000 years before The Phantom Menace, if we're going by the timeline of the Legends novel. And this would be very similar to The Force Unleashed, where you have this character, Darth Bane. He invented the rule of 2. And this character would be so powerful that it would be like The Force Unleashed, how that guy felt OP, Starkiller felt OP. You would feel OP as none other than Darth Bane, and it would be a very, very violent, heavy, this would be an M-rated title for sure. There would just be a lot of crazy stuff. I think this game would be best tackled by the team over there at Respawn Entertainment, who have done Titanfall and are actually working on an unannounced Star Wars project, which, if you've seen some of the behind-the-scenes videos, there are people doing motion capture with lightsabers, so I figure they're going to do something similar to this anyway, so that'd be a great title for them to tackle. Another game I have an idea for would be a Sabacc card game. We have Pazaak as a minigame in Knights of the Republic, but I don't think we have had a Sabacc game. I think this would be best tackled by EA Capital, who is a mobile developer for Star Wars games such as Galaxy of Heroes, so they already have a proven track record with that game, so I could see them making something for mobile or tablet. That would be pretty cool. Finally, one last game idea I have would be for a Cad Bane open world game similar to Red Dead Redemption. This would be a Western vibe. It would be an origin story for how Cad Bane gets his reputation. There would be other bounty hunters. This, I would have an idea to be developed by Motive Studios, who have lots of experience with open world games such as Assassin's Creed. So that is going to do it for my 5 Star Wars video games ideas, but I want to know what you guys think of some video game ideas in the Star Wars universe. Let's talk about it in that comment section below. EA Games, if you watch this, you know how to contact me. Maybe we can figure something out. If you guys haven't already subscribed to my channel, please consider doing so. I have tons of other Star Wars content and other things such as movie reviews, TV reviews, and more. I'm Staraptor. Thank you for watching. May the Force be with you always. So, did you like the video? Then make sure you rate it a thumbs up, and if you did that, go over there, hit that Staraptor head to subscribe to my channel. Doing so will keep you up to speed on all of my latest content. Speaking of which, you can see a couple of my recent uploads down below. I'm also on social media, so what are you waiting for? Let's start nerding out.